Okay, I have a challenge here for us.
So,
This one is just round the room.
uh,
I want to know
uh-huh.
each person's
Oh.
most amazing fact.
About ourselves or just...
No, it just specifies most amazing fact.
Huh.
So I feel like you can interpret that however you wish.
I don't know.
It's tough to just come up with a fact on the spot. I've been thinking about it myself, but I'm sure once somebody gets started, we can all.
This is amazing. Is that a fact?
Yes.
I mean, it's a fact.
It's definitely a fact.
It's not the most amazing fact, but it's it's
yeah.
it's a fact. No, it's an indisputable. It's an objective fact that Liz is amazing.
Yes.
I have a cool one.
Incredible.
So,
I'm done now.
Okay.
So in
Bye,
Space
Liz.
Invaders, you know how like as you're beating more of the guys on the screen and they go faster and faster, and everyone just assumes that it's just a gift of me. Okay, great. Sorry. Everyone assumes that was like a way to increase the difficulty. It was actually totally an accident because when the developers made that game, it was like because there was less information on the screen rendering, it actually just naturally went faster and faster, and they kept it.
That's a good one.
Cool and Space Invader facts.
Very good. Very good.
There we go.
Nice.
I feel like there should have been a
Music.
sound cue with
Music,
that, but whatever.
That's my fact.
I'm really bad.
It was a good fact.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't have. I even looked up most interesting fact, and it said 77 facts to make you the most interesting person in the room, and they were all bad.
No.
For some reason, you saying 77 facts
See,
reminded
this is how
me
it starts.
of, even though it was 76 in this case, reminded me of the Music Man.
76 trombones.
76 trombones with
led
the big parade. Before being cast as Harold Hill in the Broadway and then movie version of The Music Man, Robert Preston did not sing or dance.
Wow.
And they were like, you'd be good in this part. And people were like, excuse me, this guy? And yeah, there you go. It was great.
Did they tell him to just visualize singing and dancing?
I hope so.
And then put
Wouldn't
him
that be
on
great?
camera?
If you
That would be
visualize...
Yeah,
yeah. If you visualize T for Trouble, then sing T for Trouble.
I want the rest of you to please visualize an amazing fact for our audience.
So back in the mid-90s, there were emails that went around that had facts in them. It was the early days of the internet, not the earliest days, but early ones. And the only fact I can remember from this chain of emails, and I do not claim this is true, I just claim I read it on the internet.
So it must be true.
There are 180 dimples on a regulation golf ball.
I believe you.
I have known that from grade 5 or 6, and I can't unknow it. So,
Internet facts.
we'll call that interesting.
Someone
Early internet
mentioned it in the chat, and I've already forgotten. I think it was actually Dapper Gentlemancer, and it reminded me of another video game fact of why Gandhi is so aggressive in Civilization.
Oh yeah.
Why he is. So it's a running meme, but it is actually quite true that the AI for Gandhi in the Civilization series is the first to go for nuclear weapons and use them indiscriminately. And it's because in the initial Civ, there was basically a slider of how aggressive each civilization's leader would be from an amount to an amount. And Gandhi's was so far negative that it actually flipped the other way and just was maximum all the time. So Gandhi was always going to be the most aggressive leader at all times because it was supposed to be negative.
Oh, it looped around.
It basically looped
That's
around to
amazing.
aggro, and someone found out about it, and now they just roll with it.
Yeah.
So that even in Civ 6, after this fact had been pretty much well known, it's like, yeah, no, still gonna be the one to nuke you immediately.
That's
why
great.
you don't trust Gandhi and Civ.
Mm-hmm.
Rivolatus has more Googled facts about golf balls that gainsayed my fact, and I say trust them. No.
There we go. 0255, it started at 0, so the first time you did something to lower his aggro, immediately up to maximum.
Whoops.
that reminds me also of was it a game for I think it was Super Nintendo. The game there was a war game about like nukes and stuff like that. DEFCON was it called DEFCON 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. DEFCON 5 is like beautiful, amazing peacetime.
Yeah.
We've like never in my lifetime been at DEFCON 5. They meant DEFCON 1, but it doesn't sound as good. So they're like, this video game is called DEFCON 5, and it's like,
That's world peace.
yeah. It's like everything is great.
Whoops.
I think there's a game called DEFCON. Is that the one you're thinking of? There's no number.
There was one with a number,
Hmm.
because I remember talking about this in high school about how silly that was, because we were like, oh man, what's that? And we looked it up, and we were like, wait. I think it was last year at Desert Bus. We were talking about DEFCON. Let's play DEFCON 5 for the Sega Saturn Classic Retro Gamer.
Huh.
The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut.
Discuss.
All right, I'm calling
What's
that
Where's
done.
that from?
We got lots of
The-
amazing
that show.
facts.
The critic.
Talk amongst yourselves.
God.
The peas
Oh,
neither pea nor nut.
Coffee talk.
Coffee
Coffee
talk.
talk.
Coffee talk.
I'm verklempt.
Right.
The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss.
Wait, that came from a different show?
Came from Coffee Talk.
When was Coffee Talk released?
On SNL. There's an SNL bit with Mike Myers.
Coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Take a dog for a walk.
Are you verklempt right now?
Yes.
Unsubscribe from Coffee Talk. Thank you for subscribing to Coffee Talk.
Bro, I'm
What
on
the
book
fuck?
club 5 or 6 right now.